Have you ever tried to understand why you're hesitating to change your mind after making a decision, even though there are so many facts to confirm that the decision is not the right one? Listen, sometimes we make decisions and all these decisions have consequences. They always have results, right? It could be positive or negative results depending on the circumstance and the decision made. But sometimes, as human beings, we reluctantly stick to old decisions, even though we know they are not the right one. And there are so many reasons for this. Sometimes it is pride, but most of the time, it is because of fear. So, yes, you made up your mind that you're no longer doing something anymore, or you're going to start doing something. Fine, good. Then, after series of occurrences and situations that have impacted that decision, and that decision is no longer valid, you're now scared to change the decision. Why? Because you're scared of what people would think. Now, some people will say, because I've said this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do. Yes, you could be lying to yourself that that is why. But deep down, you're scared of looking human. Looking human in the sense that you're scared of people seeing you as someone who can stand by their words. And what the hell is wrong with that, though? You're human. You are allowed to make decisions based on series of experiences, and you're also allowed to say, you know what, after some other series of occurrences, I am deciding to change my decision. There is no reason to be adamant. Things happen. We experience new things every day, and these things, whether we like it or not, impact our life in one way or another. I feel like the reason why people act reluctantly when it comes to changing their decision is because of fear. Yes, it could be pride sometimes, but most of the time, it is fear. Fear of not being seen as staying true to oneself. Now, check it. So, because of the fear that people might see you as inconsistent, as contradictory, you will now rigidly box and limit yourself to a decision just because you're scared to change it, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it makes your life unbearable. Meanwhile, the most constant thing in life is change. And as humans, we're supposed to learn, unlearn and relearn, unlearn what we relearned, and relearn something new. And if you're being reluctant because of pride, then maybe there is something else you need to change before working on that. Because pride is not a habit, it's behavioral. It's something you've built over time. So you need to sit down with yourself and start working on that. Please enjoy your free will. There is free will. There are a series of things you're allowed to do as humans. No one will question you. You're an adult. No one would punish you because you say, I stand by this. And you come tomorrow and say, you know what? I said I'm going to stand by this, but now I'm no longer standing by this. I want to do this now. No one will beat you. No one will punish you. You're not going to jail for that. As long as you're not hurting people, as long as you're not killing, as long as you're not taking away somebody else's rights, you're good. Enjoy your free will, enjoy your liberty. The world is already conditioning enough. The world is already boxing people enough. Why box yourself further? Why are you chaining yourself when no one is putting you in bondage? Be free. Set yourself free. Why are you? Why? You know, when I started this podcast, I said I wanted to start talking about psychological stuff, deep cognitive informations, and the mind stuff and everything. And while I can do that, I gave it a name, the psychodynamics of growth. But I changed the name. I changed it. Because why? If I'm going to stick to that, then I'm going to get boxed into that. But then I realized I have so many things I want to share with the world. I have so many skills. I can do so many things, so many things. So why stick to one? Yes, I'm intelligent, but I'm also creative. And I want to explore. I want to share my skills, my talents, my everything with people, with the world. That is free will. People are going to say whatever they want to say regardless. If I decide I want to stick to that, people might say, oh, so he thinks he knows best. Now he's not even trained and he's acting like a psychologist. People would say that. And if I also decide that, you know what, I want to start incorporating other things, people would, he's not doing one thing, he should have stuck to one. Maybe by now he would have. People would say something. So why are you just limiting yourself? Nobody is holding the chain. You are the one chaining yourself. There are already limiting societal structures that we are trying to break because they are just there just to limit humans. They offer no benefit. And we are already trying to change that. But then there you are trying to chain yourself to other things. You made a decision, but you're scared to move back and say, you know, I'm not doing this again. Just because people might see me as inconsistent. People might think I'm not sticking to one thing. I say this, I do this. Ha. Religion has done a lot of damage to us as humans. Yeah, it's because they teach us we have a God who says his word and stand by it. And even then, It has been proven over time in the Bible that even God changed his own decisions. You can go read your Bible for that. I am not here to preach to you. So please, drop that chain. Enjoy your free will. Enjoy your liberty as a human being. Please.